wish that you have had a decorator's eye?
No, I've never wished for that. You know, if I had wishes, that wouldn't be the first one on my list.
That wouldn't be one of your three that the genie could grant for you?
No, $1 million and have a million more wishes and have a decorator's eye. It doesn't come to mind. But you have a decorator's eye, though, don't you?
Oh, no.
You sort of do?
No.
You just
That's
wish you
what
had
good
one.
girlfriends are for. Yeah, no, I wish I had one. That would be one of three wishes that I would ask for if the genie came knocking at my door. Yeah, especially when it comes to the art of a tablescape, because the tablescape, that entrance table we all have in our living room, maybe it's right in your entranceway. It's often the first piece of furniture people see when they come into your home, and it's a small space, but it's a tough space to decorate. You don't want it to be too crowded or too scattered. So if home dec doesn't come naturally for you, Angela Ingo is here with 6 rules to follow when decorating this small space. And you say this is a trouble spot for a lot of people.
Well, a lot of people tend to just kind of put what they've got. A lot of people have frames, pictures they like, and they kind of just line the table. And sometimes they put a little knick-knack or two, and they're just not quite sure how to do it.
It's just set out. It's just spread out, right?
Yeah,
There's not really an art
They
or
need things on the table. There's things they like, but a little tough trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, you're going to help us tackle that tough space with 6 rules to follow, and the first one on your list is to include an item of personal meaning. Which, do pictures count as that?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Pictures count. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few of these things away and bring on a few things that are going to help us be able to make the table look better.
All right.
So I want to go ahead and keep one of these framed photos.
That will become your personal item.
That is the personal item.
Okay, the rest of it's going?
We're going to take the rest of these away.
Okay.
So you have the personal item, and it can be...
Let me ask you this, Angela. Can there be too many personal items on a table? I mean, can it be overwhelmingly too cluttered?
Yes, there can be too many.
That's what we had right in front of us beforehand.
We had a lot, but we didn't have a few other important elements.
Okay.
So we've got the personal item, and we can interchange that, and we can do that as we pull a few other things. I mean, we could...
You can mix it out?
We could also do, maybe this is a personal item that has some great meaning to you, and you want to use that one instead.
Okay.
We'll try that in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we want to add something else.
An element of nature, you say, comes next. Bringing the outside in.
Yes.
You're really good at this.
And it can be anything of nature.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be real. It's okay.
These aren't real?
Artificial or okay.
It works?
It works.
Okay.
So, you want to have an element of nature. Now, it can be a vase of real flowers you've picked from outside, or some that you've brought home from the store. It can just be something that's easy. You don't have to water it. You don't have to take care of it. There it is.
All right.
Okay, so we've got element of nature.
Yes.
Personal item.
And next you say comes good light.
Good light.
What does this add to really the whole ambiance of not only the table but the space that you're working around?
It just creates a warm, cozy feeling. Lighting creates life. It just helps you feel like you've got some space. Now, I want to see if I can do this right. There's one other thing. Oh, we haven't got that yet. I want to put this here, and I want to put this over here.
So you've got different heights here.
It's kind of hard to decorate a table from the back.
It is, isn't it?
Hey,
You can't quite see what you're doing.
There we go.
No, it's looking good. It's looking good.
So the lighting brings in a warm element. It brings in some life to the space. So it's great to put this on a table.
I get caught up, like I mentioned, with the height. That's always a trouble spot for me, because you've got a tall lamp, medium vase, smaller picture. How do you arrange that so it's all very pleasing to the eye?
Well, sometimes it just works out nice. So you've got 3 things that are pretty good height. But something you can add that makes such a difference: books. I love adding books.
And everyone has books lying around.
Everybody has books.
Okay.
Now, if you do have a lamp that's lower and you want it to be a little higher, so it's going to be higher than your natural element, books underneath.
We'll give it that lift.
Yes. Or if you want to trade and you've got to do it this way, that works as well.
Okay.
So you can use your natural element there.
And I'd imagine a little bit of a dance, a little bit of a play in terms of arranging just what looks good and feels good to you.
And what is so fun about this is relax and just have fun with it. There's no like, it has to be just like this, or it has to be just like that.
Right.
You can relax and just play around. So say, for example, you don't really want the picture, but maybe you want the clock. So you try the clock.
Okay.
And say, oh, how does that feel? And then you just play around with it.
Okay, you see what works. You also say, good rule of thumb when it comes to decorating any space is to group in odd numbers.
Yes, odd numbers really are more pleasing to the eye. So you've got different heights going on.
Right.
You do in 3s. Sometimes you can just do 5s. Kind of depends on the size of your table, what you have going on. I brought a couple of just little candles. This is just to give you a little more if you wanted to add, you know, 5 There you go.
To have that odd number.
And you just play with it.
Okay.
You just kind of play and see what feels good and what you like.
And worth the effort, right? Worth the time, because such a cozy space right when you walk in the door is going to make a big difference in the overall feel of your home.
And you can do this on end tables. You can do this on sofa tables. You can do this on, there's various tables throughout your home that are accessory tables that need a little something. And so you just kind of pull, and it doesn't always have to be a lamp. You could also use a candle.
For that warmth, for that light.
Sure, because there's going to be spaces that you don't have a cord to plug in to an outlet. So.
We have a couple examples that you want to show us of end tables gone good, I guess we could call it. Taking a look over here at a couple different styles and, like you said, different tables in the home that can really add a difference. We have those pictures. This one, really warm.
Yes, and what happens with this, they have a nice little sculpture that they really like. It pulls in. It was too short to be by itself, so, but on top of the books, look how good it fits.
Okay, another example to take a peek at. That light does make such a difference. And again, there's that warmth from that lamp.
Yes, so the light is on. Those are some flowers just picked from the yard, along with a clock, and works.
Okay, another example I think we have here. Ooh, a great element of nature there that really draws your eye to that point, to that floral arrangement.
And this one just had a couple of books added to the table. Often books can be that element that just makes it feel good, and it's a personal item.
You like the books?
I do.
It does make a difference.
Everybody has them.
You think about it, texture, color, height, it adds all of that.
It does all kinds of things
to your arrangement.
Almost everyone has got books.
Angela, thank you so much. Great tips to tackle that tough spot, those decorating tables. For more great ideas and inspiration, visit Angela's blog. Really, there are some great ideas there. ImagineCozy.com. There's a link for you on the Studio 5 website after the show. Hey, coming up next, a taste of Italy. How to grow fresh Mediterranean flavors from your very own garden. We'll be right back.